Hi and welcome back to my channel Explore with Neye, where I talk about study and scholarship opportunities abroad. And in this video today, I'll be talking about the Macquarie University Graduate Research Scholarships. This scholarship is a fully funded study opportunity for international students to pursue master's or doctoral degrees in Australia. And these scholarships are available for study in the following courses. The first is Graduate Diploma of Research for domestic and international students. The next is Master of Research, MRS for domestic and international students as well. And it's also for domestic and international PhD students, right? The scholarship is going to cover your full tuition fee, living allowance or stipend, a top-up living allowance, which is additional funding on top of your base stipend, a fixed sum or a one-off payment, then overseas student health cover or visa application costs for international students, right? For this scholarship, all international students from all over the world are eligible to apply. You can contact them using this contact information here, right? Then you scroll down to see more information. So like I said earlier, this this research training scholarship is for Graduate Diploma of Research, Master of Research, and PhD for domestic and international students, right? So you click on each of these drop-down menus to access more information on that. The deadline to apply for international students is on the 31st of October 2025. So let's click here to see what we can find from here. So for the Graduate Diploma of Research Scholarship, you need an average percentage of 80 or a GPA of 6/7. So if your GPA is not in this format, then you have to convert it to this format to see if you're eligible or not, right? This Graduate Diploma of Research Scholarship is valued at $5,000 per session. Then for the Master of Research, the scholarship is valued at $38,500. So as a Master of Research student receiving this scholarship, you'll be receiving a stipend scholarship to the value of $38,500 per annum. That's every year, right? And this scholarship is based on your academic merit and it's also dependent on your overall GPA. Then for PhD, you'll also be receiving a stipend amount of $38,500 per annum. That is every year. And you also be receiving a tuition fee offset, right? So what this means is that when you are awarded the scholarship as a PhD student, you'll be receiving a stipend amount of $38,500 per annum. And you also be receiving a tuition fee offset, right? So you don't have to worry about tuition fee and you don't have to also worry about your living expenses. Everything is covered. It's just for you to come for your studies, all right, if you're awarded. So for more information about this, you can click here to see that, right? So this is the scholarship rounds I've talked about. The next scholarship round is ending on Friday, the 31st of October. Before we move ahead, I want to welcome all my returning subscribers. Thank you guys so much for all you do for me on this channel. If you're new to this channel, please do well to subscribe to this channel, all right? So you won't get to miss out on any of these scholarships. Now let's see how to apply for the scholarship. The first thing you need to do is to check for your eligibility, okay? And for you to check your eligibility, you must meet the minimum entry requirements or criteria to the relevant course of study. Then you need to review the available courses listed for each scholarship on the scholarship search too. Remember, I also said that one of the eligibility criteria is based on your academic merit and research experience, okay? And the alignment of your proposed research topic with the university's research priorities and the strength of the supervisory team. Okay, so the next step is for you to find a scholarship, and there is a whole lot that has been listed here, right? You have the Commonwealth, that's apart from the Macquarie University graduates scholarship, you have the Commonwealth funded research training program for domestic students and international research training program for international students. Then you have the International Macquarie University Research Excellence for international students. They also have the project-specific scholarships advertised for a specific project with a specific supervisor. And there are also externally funded or co-funded scholarships that you can apply for. So you can use this scholarship search tool to search for all of the university scholarships. And you can also use this external scholarship opportunities here. You can click on this to also search for and apply for external scholarships, right? The next step is for you to apply for a scholarship, right? So if you're a new applicant, you click on how to apply to see the steps to follow. So like I always said, if you're applying for a scholarship, the first step you should always take is for you to choose your degree. You click on this. Okay? Explore our graduate research degrees and then review each of the entry requirements for each program, right? Then you review the fees and cost of a research degree. The second step is for you to find a research scholarship. Then the third step is for you to find a supervisor and develop your research proposal. Since this is a research scholarship, you will be needing your research proposal to submit. And you have to also gather the required documents and reference materials, right? Here it says that referees are not required for graduate certificate or graduate diploma of research applications. So if you're coming for a graduate certificate or a graduate diploma of research, then you don't need a referee or a reference letter. And the final step is for you to apply. This is the online application form. And down here, we can see the required documentations to apply, to submit your application rather. The first is your official academic transcripts for all prior studies for bachelor's, master's, and the rest. The next is your official university grading scale or marking system for your current or prior qualifications, which is usually accompanied by your academic transcript, okay? And sometimes it's located on the back of your transcript. And this includes the range of grades awarded by the institution. The next is your official university awarded degree or statement of completion or your certificate. Then you also have the English language requirements. You have detailed CV, including all research outputs, publication, journal papers, etc. Then if you've completed a thesis or a major research project as part of your degree, you will have to provide the abstract of the thesis, a copy of the thesis, examiner reports for the thesis, the grade awarded for the thesis component, and the duration in months of the thesis component of your degree. You provide information concerning these things. Then you need your identity documents like a copy of your passport or birth certificate if no passport is available. For additional requirements, you need a research proposal, MRes, MPhil, and PhD only. Supporting documentation for any claimed university prizes awarded, supporting documentation for any claimed scholarships awarded, supporting documentation for your publications. You can as well go ahead and read up some of these things here yourself, right? For MRes, MPhil, and PhD in the Faculty of Medicine, Health and Human Sciences, an email from a supervisor confirming their support to supervise you is compulsory. And if any of your documents are not in English, then you must provide a certified English translations along with the original copies, right? So let's see the English language requirements before we click on the Apply Now button. So you scroll down here and see the approved English tests, English language tests that are recognized by the university. The first one is IELTS Academic, TOEFL IBT, PTE Academic, C1A and C2P. And you can also skip writing the English language proficiency test. So the university may accept as meeting English proficiency requirements if you studied for a minimum of 5 years in the following countries: Australia, Canada, New Zealand, South Africa, Republic of Ireland, United Kingdom, and United States of America. So this is it for the English language proficiency. Then let's go back to this page and see how you can submit your application. You click on the Apply Now button, right? All right, so when it brings you to this page, of course, you're a new applicant. You will enter the name that matches the name on your official ID, either your birth certificate or your citizenship document or passport, right? So you enter your family name here, you enter your given name, your date of birth, enter your gender, you enter your email address, and your nationality. So if you have previously applied or studied at this university, you check this box here, right? But if you have not, leave it open and then check this one and register to apply. So this is it for this video. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section and I will definitely reply you. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in my next one.